I'm like a crazy woman. And in this slide, I am sharing all of the handmaids that I decided to let go of. Yeah, I know. I pulled the trigger and I feel like it's going to come with some freedom. Yeah, I touched some sun in Mexico and it was great, and I'm so excited to share all of the details with you in my upcoming next video, where I want to give you the tea on everything that I got on my Mexico trip. It was awesome. I love Mexicans. I just fell in love with this country. So much good stuff, good food, good people. But it's also good to be back home. And I came back with a complete decluttering frenzy. Like, I came into this apartment, I was like, we need to change this, we need to get rid of this. I'm putting stuff up on Kleinanzeigen, on Vinted. I'm like a crazy woman, like running through the apartment, finding stuff I want to get rid of. And in this slide, I am sharing all of the handmaids that I decided to let go of. Yeah, I know. It was hard, but I pulled the trigger and I feel like it's going to come with some freedom. And yeah, I'm really excited about this video, partly because, yeah, I'm talking to you guys again. And on the other hand is like discussing and reflecting the reasons why these pieces no longer work in my wardrobe and what I want to do better, and yeah, why I want to let go of them. So I am going through these pieces in no particular order. Just going on vibes at this point. The pile is big, is heavy, okay? Let me get this together real quick. Yeah, I should have been a little bit better prepared, but I just didn't. As you can see, we're running on vibes on vibes. Okay, get into this pile. Look at my biceps. Look at how heavy it is. Literally, putting strain on my biceps. It's so heavy, but these are all of the pieces I'm letting go of. For the thumbnail. Okay, let's start. Let's do this. First piece. I think you've seen, like, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this bag a few times. Okay, let me adjust the exposure. You might have seen this bag a few times already. I made this bag, I think in 2023, maybe 2022. And I have worn this bag ever since on every vacation. I took this with me, like summer vacation. In summer, I would just like take this as my beach bag. Actually, I still like it. I still like this bag. I really do. But I feel like due to the material I used, it's like this paper yarn, and it's not washable. So I think it just, for me, it has like stained a little bit, like really light stains. Nothing crazy. You can't really even see it, but I feel like I see it. And yeah, I feel like it's just gotten old, and it doesn't like suit my style anymore. And I'm going for a more refined look, for more refined style. And I feel like this is no longer, it no longer fits. I think I might donate this bag. Give it to a friend, whoever wants to have it. They can just hit me up, you know where to hit me up, and I will give you this bag, okay, if you really want to have it. It's much loved, it's like well loved, and I think it will also be happy to be re-owned. But yeah, for now, I'm going to put this in the donate pile or giftings pile. Okay, we're going to have 3 piles, 1 donation pile, 1 rework pile, and 1, we can still work with it, sentimental keep pile, maybe. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. Next piece is a sewing piece. It's the pattern, it's the Cynthia Blouse pattern by Vicky Sews. I think everyone and their mother knows this pattern because it's just such a good blouse pattern, I must say. So this is not the regular pattern. I think I used the pattern as is, but I added more width and length to the sleeve. That's what I did. And I feel like it gives a more modern look. Actually, I would love this shirt. I would love this shirt, but it comes with a few issues. So one issue is that I was sloppy in the way I sewed this project. I decided to not use any interfacing for the button plackets or for the cuffs on the sleeves. That was a big mistake. And another big mistake was the fabric choice. As you can see, this is a white cotton poplin, but I feel like it's quite low quality poplin and it's not suitable for a blouse because it looks wrinkly. No matter what I do, it looks wrinkly, and that's not the look I'm going for, okay? I would have loved a fabric that came with a little bit more sheen maybe to elevate this piece more. And funny enough, I had ordered the same poplin in a different color on the same website, and it came, the quality was impeccable. I still love wearing this piece even now, even like fresh out of the wash. It's not wrinkly at all. I just like lightly iron it and I'm good to go. It has a flowiness to this. I feel like this one feels stiff. This is like a material you would expect to put on a bed. Like it's like a bed sheet, like bed linen material, and not even nice bed linen material. And I feel like that is what is ruining this piece for me. So yeah, I should have worked a little bit more intentionally by adding interfacing where interfacing should be added. I thought I could get away without it, but you can't, okay? You'll always be able to see. And yeah, just do it right the first time. Note to self. But yeah, I still like this shirt, I'm not gonna lie. I still wear it here and there, but yeah, I just know that it's not giving me the vibe that I actually want to. And I think I'm going to keep it, not in my wardrobe, but I'm going to keep this to make another piece. So I can use the sleeve as my template for the next shirt that I will make, hopefully with better fabric. Maybe if you have any suggestions where I can get like really high quality fabrics from, even online stores. I know a lot of you are ordering on Blackbird fabric. I'm not sure if they ship to Germany, and I also don't want to pay like crazy shipping fees. So if you have any recommendation in Europe that also ship to Germany at a reasonable price, please share your suggestions down below. And also, I will also be checking out more fabric stores in a couple of weeks. So maybe I can get some nice white fabric because I am also looking to grow my white blouses collection. I figured out that I don't have white blouses like that. And I want to change that because I feel like it would definitely add value to my current wardrobe. And I think they're really fun to style, especially the ones that like are a little bit whimsical, like a little bit more like very feminine, have like a little bit of ruffles or maybe eyelet fabric. I really like that look. Maybe I can share here what I mean, but yeah, that's the look I'm going for. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. This might be a video of itself, but yeah, let's move on. Next on my list, on my kill list, is this dress. I'm not sure if I ever shared this dress on this channel ever. It's a pattern that I made. I self-drafted this dress. And I was initially, like, a backstory to this dress, I initially was planning to sell these dresses, but it never really happened because of various reasons. It was just like a very, very crazy year in my life, and it didn't really happen, unfortunately. But yeah, this is the very first sample that I made, and it is this white dress. I love the silhouette, still loving it, but I figured that I've worn this dress maybe 3 times as a whole, maybe in total. And the reason for it is that I just don't reach for white dresses on a day-to-day basis. I think nobody really does because they're impractical, they get stained really easily, and also they don't have any pockets. So because it was like just a sample piece, I just omitted the pockets. And yeah, I feel like, yeah, it just adds to the reasons why I don't wear this. But I thought I could repurpose this dress. I could definitely repurpose this dress. If you're interested on how it looks on, I'll put a picture here. Yeah, okay. I think I will definitely repurpose this dress. I have a few ideas. I might even dye this. Maybe I might dye this in a black and shorten this dress so it's no longer really a dress, or maybe just a mini dress, that it is layerable on, yeah, on pants, on jeans. I think that would be a really cool look. Or I might leave as the color as is and just shorten it, and then I would have a blouse, a white blouse, which is what I'm actually looking for. So why not just start off with this? Yeah, so this is going to go into my rework pile. Second piece is a very sentimental piece for me because I think this is the very first self-drafted piece that I've ever made. I was super excited. It was even before I started sharing my creative journey online. And yeah, it's this cute blouse. I remember seeing an inspiration on Pinterest, and I kind of created something based on this inspiration. And yeah, I made a bodice block, and I used this bodice block to draft this piece. And I'm still very proud of myself because for where I was at, I mean, the skill is very high for where I was at. So yeah, I could definitely see myself making this again, but definitely using better techniques this time. Yeah, so I can show you how this piece looks like on, and you can quickly see the issues that I have with this piece. And the issues are that it doesn't really fit me right. It never really did. Like, even now that I added a few kilos, it still doesn't fit me right. And the reason is I put darts into the bust line, but underneath I put like a straight piece of fabric, which is also is also used as a tie to tie back the blouse in the back. And I think this straight piece of fabric is the reason why it's kind of bunching up, because it's not suited for it's not like curved. It should have been curved, but it's not. So that's why, yeah, I'm having this issue with this piece. Definitely a piece, as I said, I can see myself reworking, finding ways to make this better, and yeah, maybe this could also be a nice white blouse as well. But yeah, also the fabric choice, not my best. I even remember going to a fabric store and getting this fabric. It's a cotton fabric, but it's kind of wrinkly as well. And I feel like I don't like wrinkly fabric. apart from linen, which is meant to be wrinkly, but like this, I don't like it. So yeah, I'm going to put this into, I'm not going to rework this, but I'm going to use this to make a new version of this. So I'm going to put this into rework pile because I can see myself making a few other pieces based on what we have there. Okay, now we're getting into a few knitted pieces, okay? The knitted pieces, the first of the knitted pieces is this sweater. It's the basic sweatshirt by Wool & Beyond. And yeah, it's way too heavy. Like, this is not a sweatshirt. This is a full-blown winter sweater. And I said this when I completed this project as well, that it's quite heavy. I knew that back then. So I feel like it bothers me now even more. Yeah, so like the fabric choice wasn't the best. I used Drops Nepal for this, and it definitely is not as practical because I can only wear this in the depths of winter when it's like -degrees outside. Otherwise, I will completely heat up. Yeah, it's like the alpaca strands are also not like, I don't know, I'm also not loving alpaca. For me personally, it's just because it just has a lot of like lint and everything, and because of my hair, and I want to kind of prevent lint from getting into my locks. I want to stay away and refrain from like fibers like alpaca. And I feel like it doesn't really suit this piece because this was meant to be a sweatshirt, as I said. That's one, the fabric is bothering me. Also, what is bothering me is the neckline. That has been an issue from the beginning. I have a big head, and also I think I just worked this neckline way too small. That must have been a techniques issue. I'm pretty sure about that. So I'm always struggling to get into the sweater. And another issue is the sleeves. The sleeves are a little bit too tight on me. And I feel like in proportion to the sweater, it just looks off that the sleeves are tight and the body is like so relaxed. So this could have also been like a gauge issue, or that I picked up too little stitches. I don't know. It must have been a mistake on my part, pretty sure. But this is what I don't like about the sweater, and there's too many things that I don't like, and which is why I'm no longer reaching out for this anymore. I've definitely worn it a few times, and I also enjoyed wearing it, but it was just not practical because indoors I would always heat up really, really quickly, and I would have to take it off, and then with the little neckline, it was just a hassle, and I think it's just not practical for me anymore. I'm going to put this into the donate pile because I can see someone a little bit more like petite than me really thoroughly enjoying this sweater in the depths of winter with a smaller head than I have. So I'm going to ask around and see who wants to have this, because it is a definitely like a really high quality warm sweater that would be really, really sad to see thrown away. So I'm going to put this into the donate pile. Second piece is so sentimental because this was my first raglan, and I used the pattern of Ashley Lillis. I used her tutorial to get this cardigan. I can also put it on and you can see how it looks like on. All right, get into this. Oh, the color is cute, not gonna lie. The color is cute, nobody can tell me anything, okay? But I haven't reached for this beauty in maybe 2 years. And I feel like that this is a sign. Not reaching for it in 2 years means that I have grown out of it. It no longer fits my style. I don't no longer envision myself wearing this. And it's not because it's a bad piece. I just don't identify with this piece any longer. I think for it to be a piece that I would enjoy wearing at this point, it would need to be a solid color as it is right now. It has like this marbled effect to it, which I'm not loving. If it were like a solid colored piece, I would have definitely kept it because it's cute. It's just cute. But yeah, it just shows me that I am someone who appreciates simplicity a lot and just keep it simple. I don't want any crazy patterns. Patterns, yeah, but not crazy and not too much. I'm not a maximalist, but I'm also not a minimalist. I'm somewhere in between. But yeah, this, for instance, it just doesn't fit this vibe that I'm going for right now. Maybe this marbled effect would have worked in a different silhouette, maybe a little bit more oversized, a cooler piece that would balance out the cuteness. Like, I think it's just too cute for what I'm going for at the moment. Yeah, that's it. It's just a little bit too cute. It has the marbled and then it looks like really cute with the V-neck as it is and the cardigan. I think the marbled would, I would like it more if it were embedded in a cooler piece, edgier piece, which it isn't, which is why I'm going to donate it. We're letting go. And I think it will be very, very happy in a new home. I think someone is going to get really, really happy with this sweater because I did enjoy wearing this for a longer period of time. And the next piece is going to shock you because it is a recent knit. I know it's a recent knit, but even in the recent knits, we can have flops, okay? And I had to admit to myself that this one is a flop. So you can put in your guesses. Which one is it? Which one of my recent knits is it? Okay, I'm not going to let you wait any longer. It's the Nea ribbed sweater. Maybe some of you were already thinking like, okay, yeah, it's cute, but not, yeah. Yeah, I came back and I don't really like it. I think I've worn it since finishing it. I think I finished it somewhere in January, February, somewhere around that time. And yeah, I had to finish it, yeah, in January. It has to be January, December even, that I finished this this sweater. And since then, I've worn it maybe a total of 2 times. I found myself like always putting it on, but then I'll take it off and decide to wear something else. And that is always a sign, girls and boys. So the issue that I have with this is the depth of the armpit. It's so impractical. Like I saw it on the model and on the pattern designer modeling this piece, and I thought, oh, could it be an issue? But it doesn't look like it is on her because it looks cool, and it really did look cool, and it looked really oversized on her and stuff. And maybe I would have liked it a little if it were a little bit more oversized on me, but I don't think that I would have. I don't think that I would have liked it more if it was oversized. So I can put it on and you can see and judge for yourself what I mean. But whenever I would put a coat, a jacket on top of it, it would just bunch up at the armpits, and I would like find myself like pulling it down all the time like this. And I want the sleeves to be like this. And maybe I knit the sleeves too short, but yeah, it was just like really, really getting on my nerves. I hope you can hear me because the mic is covered. But yeah, like literally this would happen. Like, look at this. We have to be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves. Is this a well-constructed garment? Does it look like a well-constructed garment to you? Well-designed? To me, it isn't. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to dunk on the designer, but there's a lot of designers coming in, and I do understand, like everyone's trying to get a bag, but this ain't it. This ain't it, okay? So I decided to unravel. So I'm going to unravel this piece. So I'm going to repurpose the piece, put it in a repurpose pile, because I used Sanders Gans Double Sunday on this piece, and the yarn is worth $100. So yeah, I'm going to unravel it. And then I'm going to make a really simple crew neck cardigan with this. Yeah, we're just going to keep it simple. Repurpose pile. Oh man, I'm having too much fun. Next piece I even shared on this YouTube channel a few years ago, and it is my failed Helene jean project. And yeah, it was failed back then and it still failed. I kind of convinced myself that I liked the look, and I think it's due to the work that I put into it. I just didn't want to admit that I didn't like it. And I didn't like it, you know? And I did wear this a few times just because it was in my closet. And I was like, yeah, okay, I might as well just wear it. But as I'm trying to be more intentional with what I put on, and I'm also picky, you know, like I want to feel good in the clothes that I have and that I wear. So this no longer serves me. I wore this, funny enough, I wore this on my maternity shoot, and it gave such a cool vibe. Like I can put a picture of my maternity shoot somewhere here, and it was such a cute vibe, like keep the zipper fly open and, you know, let the belly peep out and have like the bandana on. It was just a very cute shoot, and I really loved wearing these because it's just like very relaxed. But this is not my vibe on a day-to-day, and which is why I decided to put this in the donate pile. I know it has sentimental value, but I'm not that sentimental that I want to keep everything, you know, like I'm just overwhelmed by the stuff and I just want to get rid of stuff, okay? And I think maybe someone else could have like a really good time with these. So yeah, let's just be a blessing to someone else and move on. Yeah, donate pile, it goes. And now to my very last piece for this video. It is another Helene jeans, but these ones I'm actually really proud of. These were my very first Helene jeans. I printed them in, this pattern was printed in the correct scale. By the way, the other one was printed in a completely different scale, which is why they came, like they were failed, you know? But you can watch, if you're interested to watch that project vlog, you can watch it. It's still on my channel. But yeah, these are my very first Helene jeans, and I'm really proud, still proud of them, because yeah, I feel like they worked really well. I was very intentional. Yeah, but my issue is, first of all, they were tight and snug back then, but I feel like I practically still fit them, but they're obviously much tighter than they were. And they're also much shorter, but I don't even mind the length, to be honest. But I did a major mistake, which is install a cheap zipper into these jeans. You can say whatever you want, okay? But never, ever make this mistake. I made a mistake, I'm telling you now, like if you haven't sewn jeans before and you're planning to use the YKK zips, use them. Don't use any no-name brand, because you're going to, it's going to be so frustrating, because if you love this piece and you love wearing it and all of a sudden you just hear, whoop, what are you gonna do? No, just prevent it and just use the good ones. Like you won't regret it. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it, especially if you're working on jeans and heavier duty trousers and jeans and whatever. But yeah, yeah. So that's the reason why I decided to let it go. Yeah, because the zipper is bad, and I don't see myself like repairing this because they don't fit ideally anyway. And I can definitely see myself making another pair of Helene jeans because I feel like they're such a classical pair of jeans. They always work. Like, even if the barrel leg jean trend fades away, like I feel like this type of straight leg jean will always be in style and always give you like a very nice and classic look. So I still have this pattern, and I will definitely make another one. I don't know when. There are so many projects on my list, but I can definitely see myself making another pair, but this time ones that fit me nicely, not too snug, not too loose, just perfectly. I'm even gonna make a 12. So yeah, I'm excited about that. We're moving on, we are elevating our style, okay? But yeah, going into the Danae pile, that was the last piece. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really had fun, if you can't tell. Like, I was enjoying this thing all the way. It's so fun to be back and to chat with you guys. I hope you're enjoying the summer so far. You're getting sun, vitamin D, you're drinking water, and you're just enjoying, okay? As much as is going on in the world right now, I hope you are making the best out of it. I'm sending you so much love, and I hope to see you on my next video. I'm going to share with you all of the things that I got on my Mexico trip. Hope you stay tuned for that. And love you guys. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and see you on my next video. Mwah!